Hi, welcome back. This is Maggie coming back to you with your readings. Today we're using the Oracle of the Dragon Fae by Lucy Cavendish. These are purely beautiful cards. It's the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. I do love a good dragon. I've often been accused of being a dragon, good or otherwise, but it's whatever you reckon. Now, this is an amazing time. There are trains of energies. The astrology is incredible. This is a great time to be alive. So for this week, take advantage of everything that's offered you. Get out there and strut your stuff and really make it happen. Make it worthwhile. Why? Well, because you can, hon. Because you can. Let's have a look at Capricorn and see what they bring us. Gwyn and Eilish. Attunement, Gwen. Attunement to yourself is the most important thing right now. Being in tune with ourselves is extremely important because we can't balance with anybody else unless we've got our own act together, unless we know who we are, where we're going, and what we need to do. Attunement with the natural world is important right now. It's about getting out there and strutting your stuff, but it's also attuning to your fantasy world. Everything that becomes a reality is first a thought, and fantasies are where dreams are created. If you can fantasize and see something and touch it and feel it, you can make it real. Fantasy is the beginning of reality. This is a time to tune into your dreams, into that fantasy side of yourself. And look, if you want to dress up as a fairy, then go ahead. Have fun. Have fun being yourself. Have fun in your natural world. Have fun attuning to the inner being, no matter what that may be or where it may take you. Aquarians. The Elder. It is time right now to heed wise counsel. That means to listen to people who have been there, done that. It doesn't mean you have to follow their journey or you have to follow their path. They're asking you to listen, to take notice of how things have been done and how people have got there. It's like taking wise counsel now. I see the cat's pulled the cushion off the chair to sit by the fire again. That's a wise cat we have here. This is about taking heed, take notice. It's about not jumping in, boots and all, at this stage. It's about understanding that strength lies in listening. Strength lies in silence. If you're silent, you can hear the words of others. If you're still, you can see the actions of others. Heed wise counsel. Sometimes that's a hard one to swallow, trust me. Aries. The Morrigan. Take action. Many people see the Morrigan as the death goddess. She's not. She was in charge. She takes responsibility. She gets out there and yep, this needs to be done. Let's do it. And this is where you're at right now. You can see what needs to be done is no more procrastination, no more maybe, what if, but no. It's like, do it. Take responsibility for your actions. Get yourself sorted out, up and running, A, B, C, D, in a great row. Let's do it. This is as simple as that. It's like, take responsibility, take action. It's time to move. No more sitting on the fence. No more, maybe, ifs and buts. No. Time to get out there, take action, get it underway, and just get it moving, okay? Time to do it, because you can. Pisceans. Bridget. We are one. Bridget is the fire goddess. Fire ignites all things. Fire ignites passion. Fire ignites joy. Fire ignites warmth. But fire can also ignite destruction. It's about understanding that you are one and that the things that are around you, that there are others in that same experience, in that same space of joy or that same space of despair. It's about sharing. It's about being at one and in attunement with everything that's around you. But it's being open to see what others are seeing. It's about being open to sharing warmth. It's about being open to sharing joy. It's about being open to accepting warmth and accepting joy. And that's the hard one, especially for some of you little Piscean folk right now. That is the hard one. But it's the way it is. It's ignite the passion within. Okay? A bit of passion's not a bad thing, huh? Taurians. Tatsuya. Have courage. Have courage. This mighty dragon sits ready to run. You have power within. You have strength of conviction. This is about seeing it through. It's about standing up for yourself. It's about, wow, yep, it may be tough, but hey, hell, I got no choice. It's about going in boots and all. It's about literally putting it on the line and getting done. It's about gathering all your energies, all your strength around you, pulling everything you've got together and then letting it go, letting it rip, because, we do more when we stand in our courage. Courage comes from doing the little things that give us fear. Courage is the opposite to fear. It's about being afraid, being uncertain, being unsure, and doing it anyway. It's about, okay, it's about jumping off the deep end. And this is where you're at right now. But there's an amazing safety net here. So gather your courage. Whatever it is you want to do right now, get out there and do it. Make it happen. Let's see what the Dragon Fae have to speak to the gems about. Gemini, New Moon Fae, Soul Scrying. Soul Scrying is a bit on the difficult side because we are either the hardest judges possible on ourselves or we convince ourselves we're just wonderful. However, it's time to look into the soul. It's time to accept that we have a dark side. It's time to have a look at the dark side of our own personal moon. When we're facing with the dark moon, it can be a little bit daunting. It can be a little difficult. This is about looking at yourself realistically, not judgmentally, not superficially. It's about having a look at the situation realistically and deciding, hey, what can you really do? And once you've looked at your soul situation, never mind the physical, emotional, this is your soul situation you need to be looking at now. It's about soul purpose. It's about soul timing. It's about looking at your shadow side. And every single one of us has a shadow side. It doesn't mean it's a bad side. It's what you do with it that counts. It's about really looking from a soul point of view on what your intentions are on the dark side of your soul. Honesty can change anything. If you look at something with honesty, you can change it. Or you can convince yourself it's not there. Either way. Cancerians. Dresden, looking beneath the surface. There are many situations around you at the moment where people are playing the clown or people are not being themselves. Maybe you're not being yourself. This is a time to have a really deep look beneath the surface, beneath what's being presented on top. But this is in all areas of your life, in emotional areas and also in career areas. It's about have a look at what is the unspoken and who around you is playing the clown, playing at being the clown, holding everything together. Are you putting on a false face? Are you not being open with yourself? You don't have to show the world your heartache and your tears and your sorrow, But you do have to be honest and open and admitting it and balancing it within your own self space. This is about looking underneath all things to see what actually is there. It's about don't accept everything at surface value or face value. Have a look deeper. You may find that there's a lot more going on than you really realize, and a lot more for you to gain and understand. Leo. Oh, the Dawn Watcher. Bells will ring. This is about synchronicities at this time and finding out, and those little clicks, and you're like, aha, that's what it means, or woo, this is about that whole time, but it's being open to work with it. Once the click happens, you'll know, go with that, follow it through, find out where it takes you. It's about this dragon. He's got the grip on the mighty oak. So do you right now. You've got a new beginning, a new direction. You've got a grip on life. It's about the synchronicities, and it's about going with that. It's not clinging for dear life to the known factor. This is about being open to synchronicity. It's about letting those bells chime, babe, and it's about flowing with it. It's about following it through. Oh, my Lord, there's a doorbell. Can you excuse me for just 2 seconds? Yes. That's okay. Sorry about that. Possum's granddaughter home. Nana back to where she was. Whew. Now we're back to Leo. Well, no, we're not. We've done Leo. Thank you, sweethearts. We're on to Virgo. The mighty Virgos. The dragon fake goddess Tiamat. You are stronger than you think. Tiamat brings us peace. Tiamat brings us rejoicing. Tiamat brings us strength and positive action. This is time for you to walk in your strength, to have that positive action, to go with it. It's time to birth new ideas, birth new directions, because you can. Absolutely, because you can. This is about knowing that you are strong. It's about being open to your own power. It's being open to your own individuality. And Virgo, right now, being open to your individuality is extremely important. Extremely important. Individuality needs to be recognized, needs to be balanced, needs to be out there. It needs to be acknowledged. You need to acknowledge your strength and your power in yourself. Librans. The sovereign. It's about gentle power. It's about being gentle with yourself. It's about taking things step by step. It's about taking it easy. It's about not being the tough nut all the time. It's gentle power. You know, you can win a lot more with honey than you can with vinegar. You catch a hell of a lot more flies with honey, babe. So this is about being gentle with yourself, being gentle with the world, being gentle with all that you do. It's about giving yourself that little pat on the head, but it's also about giving yourself that reward, that sweetness out of life. It's about accepting the sweetness in life. And, you know, there are a lot of sweet things coming your way, hon. You need to make sure that your door is open to allow this to happen. You could be your own worst enemy sometimes. It's basically time to smell the roses, to take that time to smell the roses and to take that time to allow the sweet things in life to come to you. Let's see what the dragon face speak to Scorpio about. Nimmu, seek the council of crystals. The council of crystals is about reaching out into another realms, other kingdoms, other worlds, other realities. This is about being open to see another direction. This is also about understanding that the mineral kingdom will be very good to you. However, you have to open the door for it to happen in. There's no good sitting back there and going, oh, wow, these quartz crystals are really fantastic. They're such a great thing right now. If they're sitting in the shop and you're sitting home, they're not benefiting you, hon. This is about letting go of being straight on one's path and allowing other directions to open up. It's about allowing yourself to see beyond the limits. It's about opening your mind. It's about opening your heart. It's about moving forward and letting things happen. It's about allowing yourself to rejoice. That's Miss Pablo, who's just come in the door, bless her heart, and decided to bath for our pleasure. You gotta love a good cat. They got no sense of anything except this self. Maybe that's what you really need right now, Scorpio, a sense of the self. And you're going to need some help and guidance from other kingdoms to do that. Okie dokie. Sagittarius, last but never least, let's see what the realms of the dragons have to speak to you guys about. The Pendragon, pure male energy. Now, this is a time when I'm dealing with pure male energy, so you may be actually experiencing that old bull, young bull syndrome where you got, it's like, whoa, let's find a middle road here. This is like testosterone on overload, testosterone, whatever it is. It's the male thing on overload. It's like, let's tap it back a little bit. Let's not buy into the raging battles of the two stallions or the young bull, old bull, batting, bumping heads. This is all that's happening. It's about one growth. It's about the challenging. It's a very challenging situation when something new challenges the established. And this is what you need to deal with right now. Just because something's new doesn't make it automatically perfect. And just because something's old doesn't make that automatic perfect. It's about finding a balance, finding the order, finding that works for you. But it's about pure male energy. Pure being the word. Not a male energy that is controlling or dominating, but not a submissive male energy either. It's that purity of the male energy within, whether you're male, female, or whatever your cross gender. It's about working with pure masculine energy, pure strength, the strength of who you are, the strength of what you want, the strength of choice, the strength of decision. It's about strength. Masculine energy in its purest form is balanced. It is strong. It is gentle. It's about bringing this balance into your life. Okay, guys, that will do us for about now. Now, I'll be back with you guys as soon as I possibly can, and hopefully next time there will be no interruptions in the middle, and you won't have to see me racing out the door. You can pop over to my website and check out where I'm at. But you take care now.